Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to explore most asked speaking topics. Describe an unusual meal that you had. You should say, who were you with? Where you went? When did it happen? Why was it unusual? Before starting the video, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's begin the sample answer. I would like to talk about a rather unusual meal I had during a trip to Japan a few years ago. It was an experience that I'll never forget, partly because of the uniqueness of the dish and the cultural significance behind it. This meal took place in Osaka, a city known for its rich food culture and culinary innovations. The dish I tried was fugu, which is puffer fish. It is infamous for being potentially deadly if not prepared properly. Fugu is a type of fish that contains a potent toxin called tetrodotoxin, which can be fatal if the fish is not carefully prepared. The fish's liver, ovaries, and other internal organs contain the highest concentration of this toxin, and if any of these parts are accidentally included in the dish, it can result in poisoning. Because of this, only highly trained chefs are licensed to prepare fugu, and it's said that it takes years of apprenticeship to become proficient in handling this delicate and potentially dangerous food. I had heard about fugu before, and it fascinated me, not only because of the risk involved but also because of its role in Japanese cuisine and culture. I was traveling with a group of friends, and we decided to try it in a reputable restaurant that specialized in serving fugu. The experience was not just about eating but about immersing ourselves in a traditional culinary adventure that few people get to try. The meal itself was a multi-course affair, starting with thinly sliced fugu sashimi. The slices were translucent and arranged beautifully on the plate, almost like a work of art. The texture was delicate and smooth, with a slight chewiness. The taste was very subtle, almost neutral, which allowed the dipping sauce to shine through. The sauce was a simple combination of soy sauce and a small amount of wasabi, which added a nice kick to each bite. It was incredible to think that such a seemingly ordinary fish could be so rare and dangerous, yet so refined in taste. After the sashimi, we moved on to the next part of the meal, which was a fugu hot pot, or fuguchiri. This dish involved cooking the fish in a simmering broth with vegetables like tofu, mushrooms, and cabbage. The fugu, which had been sliced into chunks, became firmer and more flavorful as it cooked. The broth itself was light but rich, absorbing the flavors of the fish as it simmered. The vegetables and tofu added a comforting texture to the dish, and it was served with rice to complete the meal. This was a very different experience from the raw fugu, and the flavors were much more pronounced and satisfying. What made this meal so unusual wasn't just the fact that I was eating a potentially deadly fish, but also the whole atmosphere surrounding it. The restaurant had a very serene, almost ceremonial vibe, and the chef, who was an expert in fugu preparation, explained the process in great detail before we started eating. He reassured us that everything was handled with extreme care and that the risks were minimal when prepared by someone with the right training. The entire meal felt like a carefully orchestrated event, with each course coming out at precisely the right time. The sensation of eating something that could potentially be dangerous was undeniably thrilling. It wasn't just about the food, but about the trust we placed in the hands of the chef. It felt like we were partaking in a centuries-old tradition, where the skill and knowledge of the chef were paramount to ensuring that the meal was both delicious and safe. This experience left a lasting impression on me because it was so rare and different from anything I had ever eaten before. While I probably wouldn't seek out Fugu again, due to the risks involved and the difficulty in finding a reputable place to serve it, the meal remains one of the most unique and memorable culinary experiences I've ever had. It was a perfect blend of thrill, culture, and exceptional food, and it's something I'll never forget. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and we'll see you in the next video.